Hi everybody, John Randall here. Today I'm going to do a review on this bass guitar. It's an Artist branded bass guitar and it came from an online order, artistguitars.com.au. I'm not being sponsored or anything, so this is truly my own opinion and I paid for this guitar with my own money. So the guitar itself is a traditional jazz bass. It's got a couple of volume controls, one for the front pickup, one for the back pickup, and the tone control. One of the things I actually like about this guitar is that when you adjust the controls, it does make a difference. So here's with everything turned full, including the tone control, turned all the way around to treble. That's what it sounds like. And if I put it on bass, so now I've taken the treble off, turned the tone control all the way around to the bass. So it kind of sounds like a P bass when you do that. So I'm going to put it back up towards the treble end. I'm going to back the front pickup right off. So now this is just the back pickup. Okay, which is a nice sound if you want to do that sort of fast fingerstyle playing. And if I now turn the back pickup off and the front pickup all the way around. Okay, and it's got like a nice meaty sound, which is good for just about anything. So I'm going to put them both all the way on full, and I'm going to adjust this back pickup just kind of up towards the treble end. So sound-wise, just for general playing, if you're doing like a bit of slap work, it's going to sound like. So it's got a nice slap sound, and sort of finger-wise. And even if you're doing some tapping, it kind of covers all the bases. Now in terms of the setup, which to me is the most important thing, I like the action really low. I like the string to be as close to the fretboard as I can. This came out of the factory or from the online order and things were set pretty nicely, but I did lower it a little bit just by adjusting the bridge screws here. Up at about the 5th fret, it's about 2 millimeters, and then as we get up here to the 12th fret, it's about 2.5. It could be lowered more, definitely, but you'd start to get a little bit of string buzz. So for the purposes of this and the fact that I was lending it out to students, I wanted to keep the string bars out of it so it just didn't cause confusion or anything like that. For some of my other basses, I actually do have a bit of string bars because I just want to get that action that little bit lower. So I would say nice action, nice looking instrument. I like the satin neck. It hasn't got the fully varnished neck that even my expensive jazz bass has got the full varnished neck. All the hardware is pretty normal, not a lot to say. Up at the front here it says Artist on the headstock. Obviously it's a passive bass, doesn't have a battery or anything like that. And you can hear that actually the pickups do sound okay. I'm not getting any buzz or hum or anything like that. And the volume control and the tone control do actually make a difference. Overall, one thing I would say about it, it's not like a super light guitar, but it is lighter than some of the others, so I'm not kind of sure what kind of wood is under here, but the body does feel a little bit lighter, but not as light as some of the cheap guitars that I've played. It balances nicely. It's not sort of dropping, it's not neck heavy or anything. I would say it's just a pretty typical instrument. Highly recommend for any student. If you're trying to get into playing bass and you've only got a couple of $100s to spend, you really can't go wrong with this. The next layer of instruments are probably going to set you back probably $600 or more, and we're talking there maybe the Fender Squier range, or maybe something like the Music Man Sterling range, or by Sterling I believe they're called, and they're sort of $600-700, and then beyond that of course we get up over $1,000, and as much as you really want to spend. So I would say this is a great instrument. I'm happy to have it part of my collection. I'm typically using this to lend out to students for them to use, but I would certainly recommend it for their use. There's really nothing wrong with it. So hopefully this was useful, and we'll see you again on my YouTube channel.